So there, the gauntlets are in the armory, of course. Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a particular type of spell. By wearing a different gauntlet on each hand, you can unleash a devastating combination of powers each time you cast. This is called spell weaving. The choice of which gauntlets to combine, of course, is entirely up to you. Experiment and see which combinations you find most effective. As you defeat enemies with a gauntlet, it improves, allowing you to cast more quickly and efficiently. Welcome.
Any last words? Actually, don't bother. I just don't care.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Griffith Smith, and I'm the president of the Albion Historical Restoration Society. Before you once stood a bridge to the site of the old gypsy camp where our late monarch was raised many years ago. Alas, the bridge has fallen into disrepair, and this historical site of interest will soon be forgotten. Perhaps I can persuade you to make a donation to keep this place of such historical significance alive. Oh dear, you're a bit light on the money front. Well, I can wait. Not forever, though, so do hurry up, won't you?
What a magnificent strike! You're a bloody beggar, aren't you, boy?
Oh, no, that's not right.
Call that an attack? My pet hamster could have blocked that.
That could be dangerous, you know.
Fancy a delivery job? I've got a letter that simply must reach Brightwall as soon as possible. I cannot stress how imperative it is that this vital communication reaches its recipient post-haste. This is the final letter in what has been my life's work. I've sent post to every single person in Albion except for Zachary. And this one's for him. So, will you take it for me? Excellent!
Ah, hello.
Come on, dear, please let me in. It's getting cold out here.
Please come again.
Wow, a letter for me? I wonder what it says. Dear Zachary, you are an ugly, incompetent buffoon and nobody likes you. Yours sincerely, Arthur. Oh, how rude.
Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know, cleaning up the streets. I'm ashamed to admit it, but we've had a rash of jailbreaks, and not enough men on duty to track the criminals down. If you could help us out, I'd pay you for your time. Just find them and drag them back here. No doubt they'll put up a fuss, but you can handle it, I'm sure. That's great. With your help, we'll get the criminal scum off our streets once and for all.
Possibly need to main and slaughter. I'm sorry, dear. I really am. If you open the door, I'll buy you something nice.
I can't believe you
promise.
got me. I thought I'd never get caught. That's all I'm letting you hold, so don't get any funny ideas.
The economy's doing...
Okay, let's make a deal. You let me go, and I'll tell you how to find the legendary sand goose. Do you have anything I can buy? Yes, I'm still alive. I'm out of here. Oh, don't put me back inside. It's hell in there.
Oh, it's the notorious Two-Toed Thompson. That one's got a mouth on him, I tell ya. You're a real servant of the people. Please, take this for your help.
Haven't seen as many...
Huh?
Oh, nice thing. Do us a favour and shave, will ya? Hi. Yay! I'm safe! This guy as long as I can remember. Villagers are disappearing from...
Oh, it's you. You're the one who told my husband to kill the chickens. But I don't blame you. He would have done it whether you said so or not. We split up over that. There's a name for a man like that who butchers innocent animals. Actually, I think it is butcher. Anyway, I'm better off now. And I got myself some new birds. Not fancy purebreds, mind you. I went down to the local chicken shelter and rescued some poor dears down on their luck. Oh, the world's been horrible to them. Lot of angst under those feathers. But I figured out a way for them to channel all that rage into something healthy and constructive. With the money from the divorce, I built this track for them. And with my cut of all the wages, I can buy top quality feed for them, with some left over for me. Money. To Horace by the track. All profits go to, well, mostly they go to buying more feed. They're voracious eaters.
Calm, imposing and dignified. 2 wings to me secret weapons are his 2 wings. The advantage they give him over other chickens accounts for his performance relative to theirs, which is essentially comparable. Mostly Slow Joe's name is deceptive. He's actually slow nearly all the time and prefers to be called William. Mr. Cluckles comes from a long line of chickens who, with their natural combination of stamina, agility and showmanship, were virtually born to race. However, since chicken racing was only invented recently, these traits went completely unnoticed, and instead they were mostly just eaten. Calm, imposing and dignified. The Colonel is the gentleman of the course. If there were a door on the track, he would open it for the ladies. And if he wore a garment with sleeves, he would not wipe his nose on them, if he had a nose. This enigmatic bird is also known as He Who Kicks People, Corn's worst nightmare, and the Hero Chaser. The Feathered Avenger has many names, but only one speed. Fast. Unless he's having an off day, in which case he's 2 speeds. But the second is nearly as fast as the first, so you'd hardly notice. And they're off! If your name isn't Mr. Cluckles, you're looking at tail feathers now. Bad luck, Colonel. Keep your chin up, or whatever chickens have. Timmy beaks into the lead. The important thing to remember, folks, is that for these chickens, it doesn't end with this race. Timmy wins! Wow, I tell you, I've never seen 2 wings work so hard.
Ah, hello.
Stamp my renewal. It's you, the hero who entered the reliquary and survived. How splendid to have you back at the Academy. From the moment we first met, I knew you were someone who understood the value of knowledge, of learning. It's one of the things that sets you apart from your brother. As you know, King Logan closed the academy and cut all our funding. I don't know whether he considers education a waste of time or a threat to his power. Your father believed the academy should archive information and make it available to all, and I share that belief. We have many books here, yet many more languish in obscurity. If they're not found, their wisdom will be lost forever. The Academy needs a hero as much as the people of Albion do. Will you help us to retrieve these rare tomes? Oh, thank the gods of documentation. The Academy will continue to grow. Of course, it will still be closed by royal decree, but let us tackle one problem at a time. Whenever you find a book in your travels, bring it to my desk, and I will give it a good home. I know of several that exist and have already prepared displays for them. All you have to do is to place them accordingly.
Oh, hello.
And that's Mr. Cluckles coming in for the win!
I've collected gnomes since I was a lad. My family said it was unhealthy. It made me take stock of my life, and I realised I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes. They're my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here, unfortunately. You couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you? Great, great! Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around, anyway.
Welcome to the...
Nothing but that worthless Uncle Stone. Lovely that. Get nothing for this job except our fee. Oh, laugh! Hit him back! Cheating in it!
Now that's what I call a block. Delivery!
Bit of a shortage on goods at the moment, so I'll offer you more if you...
Go on. I ain't asking for much. Unless you want much.
Open the door, I'm begging you.
I went treasure hunting once, dug for an hour, and it was nothing but a stupid pretty necklace. Oh. Hey? Oh.
Well, what could have happened to it? Maybe I should have bought the shipping insurance. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing. Put it in the place of honour, would you? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice... Oh.
Gargulus multipulus us.
Never leave home without a hat. Start every day with a healthy breakfast. Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. Don't play with matches.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
And it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
Because the gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
They said the gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
We said the gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
Oh, I travel round the land and wherever I roam,
From the mountains in the distance to the meadows back at home,
I raise my head and say in a loud resounding voice,
being a gnome is awfully nice.
All the gnomes on the right. Say, boy, little hat.
Please, my sweet, please. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
Oh, I've heard that before. And the first few times you disappointed me. Your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way, but it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
My darling, please don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
When I married my wife, she was all sweetness and smiles. And now she's all bitterness and bile. She bullies me. She berates me. It's horrible. She's horrible. But if I divorced her, she'd get half my fortune, which is quite a bit of money. Oh, I wish I was someone else. Wait. What if she was with someone else? If a fellow like you were to approach her, woo her, tell her you've got more money than I do, she'd divorce me to marry you, and I'd be free and clear. Of course, you wouldn't actually have to marry her. Once she's divorced me, you could just walk away. Oh, I'd love to see the look on her face then. I know it sounds repugnant, but this could be my only way out. Will you do it? You'll do it? Oh, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in years. She's inside. You can start there. I'll go to the pub. Get out of your way. It shouldn't be too...
What is it now? Don't tell me you want to talk about things. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my husband. Don't know how I could have confused someone like you for someone like him. So, what can I do for you? Oh, you're a so...
Huh?
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Right. Oh. Yes.
I thought croquet was boring. It's bloody exhilarating compared with marriage. You know how to make a girl feel nice and naughty all at the same time. That's quite a talent. Well, handsome. You're quite a bit of fun, aren't you? Much more diverting than that husband of mine. Do you know, he spends all his time reading or gardening. So dull. I can't remember the last time he did something nice for me, like buy me jewelry. I adore jewelry, by the way. Look at that. Oh, it is beautiful. Thank you. I love it. You've got my attention. I don't know about you, but I could do with a bit of... Hello. Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Oh, thank you. You are awfully appealing. You know that. Oh, you're a saucy one, aren't you? I like it. So, what's your pleasure?
Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, yes. Hey.
It's been lovely spending time with you. And it was exciting at first, flirting in my husband's house. But aren't you bored? Hmm? We should go somewhere nice. How about Brightwall Bridge? All right, darling, if you like. Hold on, wait for me. I love the view here. And you don't ruin it with a lot of talk. You just, stand there and look handsome. Wow. You've done that before, I should think. That, or you have amazing instincts, I have to tell you. I've been with William so long, I forgot how incredible it can feel to be with someone exciting. I want more. What do you say we make a go of this? I'll leave William, and you and I can be together. We'll need somewhere to live. Not having a roof over my head is maybe a bit too exciting.
So, you're new to these parts, eh? I hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, stranger.
I reckon this place moves pretty slow compared to what you're used to.
Bang on, bang on.
Woo! All right!
Don't see the point in that. Boo! Boo! Nah!
Nah!
Boo! Hiss!
Yawn! And a million times yawn!
I just can't believe what I'm seeing. I do like that, I do.
I'd rather watch chickens farting.
Boo!
Nothing to like about that.
Always good to see.
You look like someone who's seen quite a lot.
Right, keep that up and there'll be trouble.
Didn't like that, not one bit.
Boo!
So very tedious.
Good one!
Hey!
see that?
Great job.
What will my wife say if I don't get any money? Gotta say, I quite like that. Yay!
Yeah!
Oh, right!
Yeah! Nice!
Better times.
All's best.
I always gave to charity. I'm really hoping that comes around.
Woo! Alright!
Yay!
Found any good stuff lately? Like treasure chests?
Please, I'm begging you.
I guess sort of, by definition.
Hi there.
This'll be great.
Ah, hello. Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
The shop's doing well, so I tried to give a little bit back.
You've got a ring, you've got a house, You're going to be very hard to resist, aren't you? Go ahead and ask, and let's see how strong my resistance is.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, yeah. Now I just have to divorce William. Oh, I wish I'd met you 5 years ago. Would have spared myself a lot of crushing boredom.
No finer goods in all of Brightswold.
Don't go hungry. Try and pack lunch.
I think you'll find our prices quite reasonable.
I've got news for you, William. You're not going to like it, and let me tell you, that breaks my heart. Truly. I've decided we're not right for each other. More specifically, you're not right for me. So, here are the divorce papers. You may consider yourself an ex-husband.
Veronica, I don't know what to say other than thank you. Thank you for doing just what I knew you would.
What? You planned this all along?
Sorry to say. I'll file these with the city clerk first thing tomorrow morning, and then we are officially history. Thanks again.
Well, my enterprising love, aren't you a piece of work? You make a deal with a husband to split up his marriage and leave his wife penniless. Rather underhanded, I would say. I wonder, just how despicable are you willing to be? Because if I think this through logically, if he never makes it to that office, the divorce never happens, and then instead of marrying a hot-blooded divorcee, you'd be landing yourself a very wealthy widow.
What? You can't mean you'd kill me?
Well, technically, he'd kill you. I'm sorry, William, but it is a lot of money. You haven't left me much of a choice.
Don't listen to her. You can just walk away. This doesn't concern you anymore.
No! Don't go! My jam tart. You're not really going to divorce your true love, are you?
You're unbelievable. You just tried to have me killed, and now you're trying to worm your way back into my heart.
I was confused. This whole awful affair has reminded me how much I really love you. Let's just tear up those papers and start again. And as long as we're tearing, maybe we should have at these clothes as well.
Oh, well. No. Wait a minute. I'm not falling for that. It's over. Get out of my house!
Oh, all right, fine. You're a disappointment, William. I wanted to make it work, but if you don't want to try, I'll leave. And I'm taking my jewelry with me.
Fine. And good riddance.
Welcome to the... Say.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid you'll have to go somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else? And where would that be exactly? Every other place being closed down. And I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
But you think you're the only one who has problems? I'm sorry. I'm just, Look, I wish I could help you, but I can't. I hope you're not looking for somewhere to stay, because this place is about to close. For good. I have no choice. I have to sell the building to pay the ransom. It's the only way to get my fiancée back. I tried to work up the courage to rescue her. Damn that ferret and his gang. They've got everyone living in fear, even me. But if I had you with me, you could go in there and show them what fear really is. We could rescue my fiancée, put Ferret out of business, and I could keep the shelter open. Please, if not for me, do it for the poor people who depend on this place. Oh, thank you. My poor love. It's been agony being apart from her. And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks. But now this, it's outrageous. I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's time. But I'll bring them something better.
Laszlo, you just cost me a bit of gold, mate. I bet old Harry'd take you the full week to get the money. You're an industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith. Let's have done with this.
Right, Mr. Ferret's down those stairs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Who's your friend?
In your parlance, he's the bagman. And that gold doesn't leave his hands until my fiancée's walked out of your fetid little den.
All right, no need to get all uppity. You just watch yourself around, Mr. Ferret, or things will get unfriendly fast.
Oh, Laszlo. I cannot tell you how elated I am to have this unfortunate situation brought to a satisfying resolution. Your associate can dispense with his burden by piling the funds upon the table.
There's no gold, Ferret. Now you cough up my fiancée from whatever filthy corner you're keeping her in, or my associate is going to start collecting heads and piling them upon the table.
My initial judgment of your character was clearly misguided. You possess some heart after all. Lads, tear it out.
I can tell you can handle a gun.
Your men are dead, Ferret. Unless you want to join them, let us in.
It's open!
You brought this on yourself, Ferret. This didn't have to happen.
Well, it still doesn't. We merely got off on the wrong foot. I'm no threat to you without my men, and I'm only too happy to return your fiancée. I can be quite accommodating.
Get on with it then.
Well, the thing is, she's actually not on the premises exactly at the present time. She's incarcerated within a nearby facility, shall we say. That access hatch will provide you with, well, access.
The sewer? You fellas are a sophisticated lot. Please, go and get her. I'll keep an eye on Ferret.
A gun. I really did mischaracterize you.
Yeah? Well, I live in a bad neighborhood. I wonder whose fault that.
Elise!
I thought you were gone. Do you know how hard I've tried to forget you?
I never forgot you.
The last time I saw you, that day in the throne room, that was the most horrific day of my life.
Today's not going to be great either if we don't get you out of here. Come on!
I can't do this. You can't save me again, like that day.
This isn't like that. This time, no one gets hurt.
Just when I think I have everything sorted out, you come back into my life. Watch out! There are so many of them! That's it! Is that all of them? You were amazing. I've never seen anything like that. It was like something out of Walter's stories about your father. You're a hero.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, believe me.
Things are becoming clearer to me now. When Logan started to behave so appallingly, I told myself he wanted to prove his strength by seeing off a few agitators. Thank you for saving me. I don't just mean today. I should have thanked you back in the throne room, but I just felt so guilty.
I made the choice that day.
And I hated you for it. Feeling that those people died because of me. It was awful beyond words. But there was something worse. Deep inside, I felt happy. I felt happy, even as they were dragged away, that I was still alive. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. Anybody would feel what you did. It was an appalling situation. And the only one to blame for it is Logan.
Well, now that I've said that, thank you.
You're welcome. You should be almost back to Laszlo.
Oh, bloody hell, Laszlo. What am I going to say to him? Wait, I have to tell you something. Laszlo is the most... well, he's the second most amazing man I've ever met. He started that shelter from nothing, and he keeps it going despite Ferret and Reaver. Working with him felt right after all those years in the castle, doing nothing. Then somehow it became about more than work. I felt something I hadn't since you. And now you're back. Oh, this is maddening. Here I am pouring my heart out and you haven't said anything. Do you want to give me a consoling hug and say, do the honorable thing? Or grab me and kiss me and tell me to come back?
You said you tried to forget me, and I understand why. But I'm back now.
And I'm so glad you are. Listen, I need time to break it to Laszlo. Please, say nothing now, then find me at the shelter in a few days and we'll be together. I love you.
Elise, oh, my head. That weasel, Nigel Ferret, must have struck me when my back was turned. Oh, darling. Thank goodness you're all right. You saved the love of my life. I'm forever in your debt. Thank you for everything.
If I may say so, sir, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of popular support among the locals.
I'm so worried about you.
I believe this would be a good
I love
time
you.
to return to that rather dreary hole that your new rebel acquaintances like to call home.
Gunpowder is the most destructive tool ever devised by man. It has forever changed the face of warfare, allowing an untrained peasant to kill a highly disciplined professional soldier with virtually no effort. Scholars have begun to speculate, could this formidable development destroy the concept of chivalry, perhaps even that of mercy? Only time will tell, and this troubling debate has only just begun. Also, gunpowder is used in fireworks to celebrate various occasions, and if you light off even a quite small one in your hand, it'll hurt very, very badly. I cannot overstate how unthinkably horrible the pain is.
Ah, hello.
Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. You've got to help me. My gnomes. My beautiful gnomes. With their little hats. I have to get them back. I just have to, you understand? I have to. Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one, and he's right in the house. His name's Lionel. He always had a chip on his shoulder, that one. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and talk some sense into him. And don't worry, you won't have any trouble finding him. You just need to follow his voice.
What you gonna do? Shoot me? Oh, I'm quaking in my little boots. You a friend of Brian's? He's a fine fellow. Yeah, a fine little fancy little fellow. I'm not scared of you or your gun. You could just get stuffed. Coward!
What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? Oh, however you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See if I can get them all back. I can work out a way to fix this.
Your mother!
You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
Welcome to the... Thank
Mind the flames. They're quite hot, you know. Excellent for... cooking. Anyway, hello, I'm Leslie, and I'm an... Actually, that doesn't matter for now. What I really want to talk about are those layabouts you've probably seen hanging around here, along with their flower-loving, goody two-shoes leader, Reese. They get right up my nose, they do. I mean, it's all peace and love and that. Sickening. Nobody knows how to be evil anymore. Time we taught them a lesson, I say. Remind them of the power of the dark side. Bring back some of the old ways. I was thinking you should kill this Reese. Is that too harsh? No, let's have you do that. And then I'll let you in on the secret that lies behind these fires. But only those with true evil in their hearts can pass beyond the flames. That could be you. If you can prove your evilness by killing that Reese fellow. Mm-hmm. Oh, brilliant. Well, have fun slaughtering that lazy do-gooder. Just hurry back once it's done.
If it were up to me, no one would ever get... They'd just die, starting with you! I'm not like those mean gnomes. I'm a million times worse. Oh, I didn't notice you there. How'd you like being so insignificant?
It's just all so beautiful. So beautiful. The universe is beautiful, man. Beautiful. So full of peace and love. Oh, man. I love you all. I really love you all. Peace and love, that's the answer to everything, man. It's just all so beautiful.
Nice moves.
So beautiful. Peace and love, that's the answer to everything. Oh man, I love you all. Yes. I really love you all. The universe is beautiful, man. Beautiful. So full of peace and love. Peace and love, that's the answer to everything, man. It's just all so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh man, I love you all. I really love you all. The universe is beautiful, man. Beautiful. So full of peace and love.
Peace and love, that's the answer to everything, man. It's just all so...
Hey, what are you doing? Don't, I have a wife. She wants to look.
Run! I've become a beggar.
Ah, hello. Oh.
You actually did it. Wow, you're quite the wicked one, aren't you? Well, beyond here lies an ancient temple of evil. I'm working out how to get in there at the moment. Shouldn't take me too long. Come back soon. Thanks for the murder.